A very good evening. Welcome to Younib at 9, this top of the hour. We have a lot lined up for you, including matters security, where CS Interior has just concluded the Jukwaa la Usalama country tour in Nairobi. Also, we take a look at the stories from around the countries. This and more after the highlights.
But if you people go and address us through the TV, first we will not respond to you. Because you have an individual contract with you. So how do you address a contractual obligation through social media?
I pledged that I will consider the issues you had raised with me, and among the immediate actions that we have taken was to ensure that your foreign allowances were enhanced and fully paid.
Waswahili walisema fahari wawili wakipigana ni nyasi huumia, na ile nyasi ndio hulisha hadi hawa fahari.
Welcome to Younib at 9. I am Jesicah Adiang. Now, President William Ruto has announced that the government has disbursed 27 million Kenyan shillings in cash initiatives to Kenyan athletes who won medals at the recent World Athletics Championships. Gold medalist receives 3 million, silver medalist received 2 million, and bronze medalist receive 1 million Kenyan shillings in accordance with the directive issued by the head of state prior to the team's departure for the competition held in Tokyo last month.
Before you left for these games, one evening here, you shared with me some of your concerns and requests. I pledged that I will consider the issues you had raised with me, and among the immediate actions that we have taken was to ensure that your foreign allowances were enhanced and fully paid as you traveled. I think you can confirm that. The commitment I made to you was already fulfilled by the ministry. Additionally, in recognition of your heroic efforts, a total of Kenya shillings 27 million has already been disbursed to the medalists. 3 million for each gold medalist, 2 million for each silver, and 1 million for each bronze medalist, in line with my directive when you left here. You also asked me to consider the matter of affordable housing for medalists as extended to Harambee Stars after the CHAN. I want to confirm again that just like we did for the CHAN Harambee Stars sportsmen and women, the 7 medalists will also benefit the way the others did. Government of Kenya, we are going to pay for half of a house of your choice. So you choose the house, we pay for you half, you pay the other half. And if you don't have money to pay the other half, and I know you do, we are going to extend, like we are going to do for all other Kenyans, a soft loan that will enable you to pay between about 5,000 shillings every month.
Now, Interior and National Administration Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has said that a special operation to arrest criminal gangs in Nairobi City and on the streets has already been launched by various security units. Speaking at the Nairobi County Security Forum known as Jukwaa la Usalama, the CS also said that the government will launch various projects to provide employment to the youth and boost the sports sector and talent development.
Treasury, we moved in the first instance to 650 liters a month as we work out how to cover the most popular areas in our country. Here, there is a shortage of police officers in many parts of the country, and Jukwaa la Usalama, as they raised, initially we wanted to employ 3,500 police officers to recruit. But because of that, we requested His Excellency the President to work to bring us together with Treasury, and it was agreed that we hire 10,000 police officers that we are recruiting from tomorrow. So from tomorrow there will be a recruitment process. I'm aware, of course, that there was a legal process in court, and one of the judges has given an order to stop the recruitment process. I believe that that will be sorted. I wish I would call the judge directly. I wish I would be allowed to call the judge directly to understand the consequence of a court order stopping recruitment of police that has never happened for the last 4 years, and how it is very critical for the safety of our country to recruit those police officers urgently, not just because of anything else, to secure our borders, because there are many police officers who have retired, some have passed on, and we need to replace and to bring energetic police officers who will be trained on time to even help us support the next elections. So I hope that the judge will watch my speech so that I don't need to call her, and will apply reason to make sure that that process is opened very quickly to ensure that our country can recruit the police officers that we need so badly as a country. And I'm sure that our situation will be resolved in that issue. Many other policies we are working on, village elders, ambao wanatusaidia.
Now moving on to matters education, students at the Technical University of Mombasa have given the Education Ministry a 24-hour deadline to find a solution to the ongoing lecturer strike. Speaking outside the university, the students say that they have been missing classes for the past 3 weeks and that the strike has affected their academic calendar. However, the striking lecturers have maintained that they will not resume work until their demands are met.
And we want to give the government an ultimatum of 48 hours, of which if they don't fulfill our pleas, we'll go out to the streets, join lecturers, we'll strike, we'll cause mayhem to the nation, and we'll make sure we'll get our demands. In addition to that, we can even form a committee for student leaders where we'll put our education matters in the table and represent us. In addition to that, we want the government to pay us for the time lost when we are not reading.
Leaders, we want to remind you that if you want to kill education in this country, we are going to stand strong as comrades, and I'm calling upon all comrades in the Republic of Kenya and your leaders that we must stand out, we must go to the street and ensure that we redeem the integrity and the dignity of the education system in the Republic of Kenya.
Failure to which we are promising that we are going to join the lecturers. Waswahili walisema fahari wawili wakipigana ni nyasi huumia. Na ile nyasi ndio hulisha hadi hawa fahari. Sisi kama comrades, it's with our taxes that we are paying the lecturers, we are paying taxes to the nation, we are contributing to the development of the nation. But ni sisi bado wanatudhulumu. Ni sisi tunaumia, sio lecturers wanaumia.
Now moving on to health matters, Health Cabinet Secretary Adiang has called on private hospital owners in the country to use formal methods in negotiating with his ministry to provide a platform for resolving problems, especially those concerning SHA. Speaking at a meeting that brought together private health facility owners and senior officials in the health ministry, Duale criticized the Union of Private Hospitals for discussing problems besetting the sector through the media before seeking solutions through formal channels.
At the end of the day, those four triangles, those 4 points of the pivots that make UHC, are we actually satisfying them? Therefore, I'm coming in today to say, today I want to listen, we want to listen, we want to hear what is not working, and we want to hear solutions as well. What are the things you're seeing that we can tweak?
Indeed, we cannot be able to talk about the increased life expectancy, the reduced mortality from HIV/AIDS, the improved immunization coverage, all those indicators, the under 5 mortality that has improved, the infant mortality rate, and all those good things that have happened, you have played a critical role in those indicators pointing towards an upward trajectory.
So the question I'll ask you is, as you discuss with us the operational issues, let us step up our mindset to our contribution to achieving this agenda.
Nobody will be discriminated, will be treated unfairly, because you people you have done investment. You have borrowed from banks. As you do your part of the bargain, Mercy must do her part of the bargain for the business to run and for Kenyans to get that health access. But if you people go and address us through the TV, first we will not respond to you, because you have an individual contract with SHA. So how do you address a contractual obligation through social media or that? So please.
We are taking a short break. Stay tuned for more updates concerning the counties.
Ever the best. Hallelujah.
Welcome back. Now, Kisii County Police have launched a thorough investigation following the death of a grade 7 pupil at Mosocho Boys Primary School in Kisii County after the child suddenly collapsed and died shortly after. Angry parents rushed to the school, disrupting normal operations and demanding full answers about the pupil's death. The school's management is yet to release a full statement on the mysterious death.
Nilipigiwa simu asubuhi, sijui saa 6 sijui saa ngapi, nikaambiwa nikimbie Bosongo na anaitwa Sister Matilda, ni head teacher kwa hiyo shule. Nikamuuliza kuna nini, mtoto ni mgonjwa, hakunieleza, akaniambia kimbia. Nikafika katikati, akanipigia hujafika, nikamwambia kwani kuna nini. Kufika huko akaniambia nikae, mtoto anashughulikiwa. Nikakaa kidogo, nisikukaa, nikasema nataka nione mtoto akishughulikiwa. Nikaingia kwa room next, hakukuwa na mtu. Nikaingia kwa room next, hakuna mtu. Nikaingia room ya 3, hakuna mtu. Ananiambia mtoto anashughulikiwa, weka. Nikasema hapana, mniambie ninaenda na mtoto wangu. Nikaenda next, nikaonyesha mtoto wangu amelala. Hata alikufa akaandikwa jina kitambo.
We have addressed the issues and now the situation is calm. We have talked to the parents. We have talked to the student, and we are sure that they are ready to continue with life, because when one dies, it's not the plan of us, but it's God's plan, and it has happened. We want just to wish each one of us that we take heart and move on as normal.
Now, as the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, continues with the registration of new voters in the country, a call has been made to the youth to unite and reject division based on ethnicity, tribe, and political parties. A section of Nakuru residents have urged Kenyans to consider electing young leaders in 2027 elections to bring about a change in the nation.
I want to announce that I'm a candidate, a presidential candidate 2027. It's not about the presidential candidature, but kilio ya wananchi. Tumeshuhudia mambo mengi Tumeona kwamba our great nation Kenya iko na more talents, iko na resources, iko na watu wengi ambao wamesoma. But because this system, this government imeweza kumaliza na kuua dreams of our youth. And my message today here, my fellow Kenyans, the time has come to restore dignity and hope of our nation. Kwa hivyo mimi nawasihi wa Kenya wote, the young generation, tukuje pamoja, tushikane mikono, tuchukue kura. If we want to change, if we want to make change in this country, lazima we change the way we are doing things.
I go back this young man because they have a vision. They have realized that the older men are failing the nation. Somebody should take care of this nation. This nation is very rich. It has resources. So we need somebody who takes care of this nation. We need somebody who fixes this nation properly. Now the problem, somebody again said, the youth, it is a time bomb for this country. Let this problem of the youth or the Gen Zs be a problem of everybody in this country, because now it is a time bomb.
Ningeomba Wakenya wote waache hii siasa ya handout, tufanye siasa kama vile US wanafanya, kuwa kama mtu amejitokeza na sera zake ni mzuri, tunaweza kumchangia. Sisi wenyewe ndio tunafaa kumchangia aweze kufanya nini kufikia nchi mzima.
Now moving on to Kirinyaga County, where local health centers are complaining about delays in payments from the Social Health Authority SHA. Jesicah leaders in Kirinyaga County say that this has affected the delivery of health services to citizens who rely on these hospitals. Speaking in Kirinyaga Central, Jesicah Bishop Joseph Kibushwa say that the delays in payments from SHA has caused serious financial problems in hospitals owned by religious institutions.
Mambo ya SHA ni kweli inaumisa kwa sababu hata hapa Mount Kenya Hospital tuko na shida. Kwa sababu tuko na deni, tunahitaji ilipwe na SHA na ni deni kubwa. Lakini ikilipwa inalipwa kidogo kidogo ambayo haitoshi kulipa mishahara, haitoshi kulipa suppliers, haitoshi kulipa madaktari. Na sasa tuna operate na overdraft. Na overdraft inaumisa hospitali. Kwa hivyo ni vizuri tuambie ukweli kwa sababu inaonekana ile watu wanasema, wakubwa wanasema, na ile iko ground ni tofauti kabisa. SHA itafanya mahospitali ya private isimame na ishindwe kuendelea mbele. Deni ni kubwa. Wakati tulikuwa tumeenda kwa headquarter ya SHA kwa sababu tumeenda huko kuomba tulipwe. Deni ilikuwa kama milioni 60. Lakini sasa hii ni wiki ya 4 na imeongezeka, lakini ile tumelipwa ni 2.6 million. So shinda inaendelea kuongezeka.
Now that story from the Mount Kenya region wraps up our bulletin tonight. Thank you for watching, and for more updates and stories, be sure to follow our social media platforms. I am Jesicah Adiang, and on behalf of everyone in the newsroom tonight, have a blessed night.